MBC. We're back. I'm your host, David McDonald. We've got Miller. We've got Cleo. Blackman's preparing for another project. He's standing in front of the camera these days. But we have a friend of the show. We would like to welcome Miss Chavon Simms to the show. How's everybody doing tonight?
All right. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
All right. We are going to get right into these questions. Let's see here. All right. Got a couple fun ones, couple questions make you think. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't up to this point?
Bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping, okay.
Yes.
What stopped you up to this point?
Health, but now my health is good, so I could be able to do something like that. Like I couldn't get in no planes, couldn't drive, but now everything is good now, so I could be able to explore a little bit more.
Okay. Shoot, if you're talking about bungee jumping, you should try it's like that indoor skydiving experience. You should start off with that, kind of warm up to it.
Yes, I was going to. I wasn't just going to jump myself right out there. I was going to move up a little bit.
I got you. What you got, Cleo?
I like to fly an airplane or a helicopter, preferable an airplane, just sailing out in the sky.
Like to fly one as an actually drive.
Yeah, just actually fly one.
Okay. What stopped you up to this point?
I really don't know. But it's a lot into that, so that's another reason too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's expensive to learn.
They have a friend of mine used to do it when he was stationed there. They have a private pilot school in Hampton. I think it's close to Langley. It's somewhere in Hampton. He was taking private lessons as we actually took up a turboprop. You know, hit that first pocket of turbulence in a small plane. You know, my my stomach was in my mouth. He was laughing. But I mean, it's pretty cool though. You know, like you said, it is. It can get costly, but yeah, it's fun.
And when I was growing up, we used little airport out there with little small planes on it. And we used to go up in them all the time.
Okay.
And the guy would always be talking about, y'all need to learn how to fly and stuff like that. But, you know, we were poor people back then.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And now it's too late.
You the happiest person you know now, so hey, it's never too late.
Yeah, it's too late now. My hands and coordination ain't that good.
Well, you know what you could do? Get you one of those get you a drone.
I got one. I just bought one.
See? There you go.
I just bought one.
Yep.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
What you got, James?
Zip lining.
What's that?
Zip lining.
Well, dang, dude. All those troop adventures you be going on, you haven't done it yet? What stopped you?
Nothing stopped me, you know. Well, I can say I want to start off small first. I want to get on the kiddie one first. You know.
Okay.
Because being 1,000 feet up in the air, just zooming across from one side to another side, you know, I would have to say that really, you know, nerves would have stopped me. So I want to try something small first.
Yeah.
Get on the kiddie one, but I'm gonna work my way up to it though. I plan on doing it when I come back.
Okay. Have you ever gone to Adventure Park at the aquarium in Virginia Beach?
That's I was about to say
that. They have 3 different levels. You can kind of, you know, work your way up and stuff. Okay, that's cool. So,
well, that's when I get back in August. That's something I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'll be back in August.
Just remember, if you slip though, you're too old to heal quick. And you know you can screen yourself just from falling. You ain't gotta hit the ground, just.
Well, that's something that you and I gonna do together then.
There you go. That's funny. I think for me, skydiving. It's I mean, while I was in the military, I'm air assault. I did fast roping and I did rappelling. My first sergeant, he offered airborne school, and I just at the time I just couldn't justify jumping out of a perfectly good airplane that's not crashing. You know what I'm saying? But I think at this point it's I think I'm ready to check that box. I know they have a club in Suffolk. I know that one of their planes actually just crashed. I mean, not in Suffolk. It was actually somewhere in New York. I don't know if they were doing maintenance. You heading out? All right. Yeah, it was a Suffolk-based airplane that crashed. Like I say, it was in New York. I'm not really sure exactly what it was doing there, but
now that's something if y'all would put together.
What's that?
That's something y'all put together. We jump out the airplane, with tied to somebody.
Oh, yeah, tandem. Yeah, right, tandem. Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
I'd try that.
You said you would try it?
Yes, indeed. I would try that too. That's something I like to always do too.
Oh, devil dog. Okay, all right.
I'll try it too, David.
Because it's like what I'm trying
too.
What's that?
I said I'll try it too.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Put one of them together. You good at that?
Shoot, I'm trying to do a I know James is already gone. I'm trying to do a whitewater trip after we film our next project. Like that'll be something we do at the end, but we'll see.
When you trying to do
that? September, hopefully.
I'll be back. I'll be in there. I'll be down in August.
You'll be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I start clearing on the 11th of August.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Noted. So you're not staying till December?
No, December I'll be officially out of the military.
Okay. That's what's up then. Sounds like I need to finish the series up too. All right. I got about half a chapter to write. All right. So, all right. Would you rather explore outer space or the deepest parts of the ocean? If you had a chance to do either or. Now, because both of them have its challenges, pressure and whatnot, the being, going underwater so far, getting crushed or whatever. And of course, outer space, there's the whole gravity and oxygen thing. So if y'all had a choice to explore either one, what would you choose?
I choose outer space.
Yeah, I take space too. I ain't going underneath that water. I don't see how people do them submarines. I just couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'll do the water. I like the ocean. They call me dolphin. I just love it. I'll do the water.
So you're a swimmer then?
Yes.
You're a swimmer and you teach fish how to swim then. Okay. All right. All right, cool. I think I'd be more inclined to do space too. It's like, I know at least in space, I wouldn't encounter something that could eat me,
like Jaws.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, I've heard of divers doing maintenance at like rivers, going under to do, maintenance at rivers, and they come up and be like, yo, it's a catfish down there, that I could fit inside of. And that's a catfish. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you get to the ocean, you don't know what the heck you're gonna encounter.
Nope.
So yeah, I think I'd be more inclined to do space too. Yeah.
And most of that stuff under there, you ain't going out swim.
Oh no.
Down behind you.
No. No, we are definitely handicapped in the water. That's for sure. I could see James out swimming a dolphin though. I could see him doing that.
I cannot swim at all.
Cleo, you didn't tell me he couldn't swim.
Huh?
You didn't tell me James couldn't swim.
James can't swim.
That's what he just said.
That's the first time I heard it.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know how to swim.
Wow. Are you doing anything about it?
Nope.
Just staying out the water.
I tell you what, man, it's like I used to love running in the military, and you know, I was actually a little competitive, but it's like all the miles have added up. If it wasn't for swimming and biking, man, I wouldn't exercise at all. I'm still able to I'm still able to speed walk. I can speed walk now. If I do jog, it just takes me twice as long as it used to recover. But yeah, swimming and biking, I love it. It kind of keeps me you know what I'm saying, keeps me active.
Yeah, one time I used to do it every day.
What's that, swimming?
Pool, yeah.
Okay. Chavon, you said the water, right?
Yes, I did.
Gotcha. You ever been like snorkeling, anything like that?
In my kiddie pool when I was a kid, but nothing in the ocean.
Okay. Have you done you've done the dolphin tours at the ocean front?
No, I want to do that. I'll probably do that like probably for my birthday. Gotcha, I want to do hot air balloon. I want to do the zip line. I want to do a lot of stuff for my birthday this year.
Gotcha. Shit, yeah. It sound like that's gonna be a birth week, not a birthday. You sound like you got all kind of stuff planned.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. If you could witness any historical event, you know, anything, what event would you choose? What y'all got?
I would do the March on Washington just to hear Martin Luther King.
I was about to say that you stole that from me.
Okay. 63.
Well, that's my hero.
Is it 63 or 64?
63, 64.
63.
Okay. Yeah.
I would have loved to have did that, but I was too young then.
Yeah.
I wasn't thought of, but I wanted to do something like that. Yeah.
What you got, James?
I would say go to ground zero up in Oklahoma. You know, when they did the bombing in Oklahoma City.
You trying in the 90s?
Yeah, when Tarek McVeigh and Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols bombed the Oklahoma federal building.
So you're saying you would want to go there before it happened or while it's happening or what?
I want to go there to see what it looked like in the beginning, and then look at it and see how it is now.
Okay. I got you. That's a tough one. I mean, obviously, you know, time travel is something that man's not able to do. So if I had to pick from any historical event, what would I pick? I think, if I could go to the event and kind of be like detached, like not have to necessarily participate or anything, I think I would want to hear Frederick Douglass speak.
Okay.
I want to hear him speak. I know I have some friends whose kids are like, man, I wouldn't be able to make it during slavery times. I'd be able to slap somebody. I'd be like, that's what you say, but how society was grouped and you know how society was, you were powerless. You slap one person and 10 people are gonna scoop you up real quick.
But a lot of people died like that way though. So it's your mindset. I think I would have rather died than been doing that too.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm not saying I would have, but to look at it and think, now I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
My mindset be to scrack out.
Well, I got one more that I would say.
Okay.
I would love to be on the bus when Harriet Tubman was up there.
You said the bus?
Yeah, be on the bus when they told her to go to the back.
Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks.
I would love to be on the bus.
Okay, you had me for a second. I was looking to Cleo for guidance. I was like, Cleo, help me out.
But that was planned, so she knew what was gonna happen.
That wasn't planned.
That was planned.
No.
It was planned, Miller.
But a person like me, if the person told me, you know, go to the back of, but I'll look at them like they're a damn fool. Yeah. You know, I might have to pay the consequences, but I'm not going nowhere. If I'm going to sit my hind parts down right here, and I want to know what was going through, everybody else's mind that was on that bus as well too. Why they ain't standing up? I probably would have stood up for her.
I know everybody knew the rules back in them days.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you knew what you could and couldn't do.
There's there's some lady who doesn't get the proper credit for it. I think she may have actually done it before Rosa.
From Virginia.
From Virginia, yeah.
From Virginia.
Yeah.
But hers wasn't planned. See, they planned hers.
Right.
There was, she was told to go do that.
Yeah.
Through the struggle.
Yeah.
But this lady here wasn't planned, and she had no backing. She did it out of, hey, I'm too tired for this shit. I had enough.
Who told her who told her to sit in the front?
Oh, Martin Luther King now.
Oh man, cut it out. Martin Luther King said that lady. Oh man, stop it.
I'm not going to argue that point with you, but it was planned.
Who planned it?
Read your books. It didn't just happen. She was chose to do that.
Who chose it? You said Martin Luther King chose it?
I told you. I'm not saying he did it himself, but the people in the struggle of that time.
I'm going to look for that.
Look it up.
It was Claudette Collin who did it before Rosa.
Yeah, the lady in Virginia, but hers wasn't planned. That's why you don't hear about her.
I have an answer for you next week.
You got to realize I was back there in those days. I was young, but I was back there, and we was taught all that. We actually went to blacks. I actually went to black schools.
Yes, like my dad. My dad. Go ahead.
Rosa Parks is way older than you now, Bailey.
She's way older, but yeah, she is. I didn't say I was there when she done it, but I'm talking about we was taught all that.
You probably wasn't even a thought when she did it.
Yeah, this happened in the 60s.
No,
I forget the year that it happened. But yeah, hers was planned, Miller. That's all. Look it up.
All right.
Yeah, it's I know my dad was born in 47, and he went to a segregated school, all black school. Now my uncle, who's since passed away, he was born in 49, and he was actually one of the first. He was in the first he was in the first integrated senior class that went through. So just that small gap, born in 47, segregated. He was born in 49. I think he graduated class of 68, I think. And
all depending on where you was at.
See, where he was at, some states did it earlier, right?
Yeah, some states was earlier than some other states.
Yeah. He was small town in Alabama, so it wasn't earlier, it was a little later. Yeah. All right. Here's a here's a funny one. When was your first kiss, and what was it like? You know what? I'll go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was like 11 or 12.
Oh.
And it was stinky. His breath was funky.
Oh.
So it wasn't a good first kiss. No, it was not.
Okay. Now, was this during summer or was this during school?
It was during school, walking me home from school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not a good experience. Halitosis. Okay.
Gotcha. Yes. Major. So after that, I always carry gum or Tic Tacs when I'm next to him.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So it sounds like you're saying there were other walks.
Yes, there was other walks. It was I want to say boyfriend because I was young, but he was like a friend that was a boy who liked me.
Gotcha. All right, Cleo, what you got?
Cleo has no idea, to be honest. I have no idea what it was like.
Oh my!
I started young, so.
I mean, do you remember what age?
I don't know. 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, somewhere around that.
I'm starting to sound. I'm
fourth
starting
or
to,
fifth grade.
Wow, I'm starting to feel out of place now. We're gonna hear Miller's last. Mine.
Oh, so you're a late reader. Late. You was late.
Mine was actually in kindergarten.
Oh wow.
And
early.
We were on the playground at school, and there was like some large like tractor tires that were kind of like buried, like halfway buried in the ground. You know, we would kind of get around there and just kind of play around that, by the slides. And there were twins, Melinda and Melissa. And for some reason, they were just drawn to me. And, the teachers, they were minding their own business somewhere else. And, I didn't press the issue. I guess they were just wanting to see what it was like to kiss someone. So I ended up
both of them got you.
I ended up kissing both of them.
Okay.
Look at him, Dave. Look at him, Miller.
Ain't shy.
I was like, what in the world? So now, y'all got me feeling like, dang, but I mean, it was an innocent kiss. I mean, I don't remember a whole lot about it. I mean, other than I remember it happening. But I guess it was more like, okay, that was different. And then I didn't think anything else of it. All right, James, what you got?
I'm like Bailey.
Uh-oh.
I was super late.
Oh, you were late? Okay.
I was super late.
Like, what does that mean?
I was in my 20s.
He was in college.
Yes.
Man, you need to stop that shit.
Hey, like Miller would say, cut it out.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I was in college when I did that.
He stand on it. So I don't know if he lying or not.
No, I'm
standing on it
about that. That's why I lost my virginity in college.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about just a kiss.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was in college.
Wow. Chavon, do you believe him?
I'm afraid that I do.
Huh?
I do.
I didn't believe him when he first started talking that mess, but he stands on it, so I don't know what to say.
Wow.
He stands on it.
Why? Okay, so James, why do you think it took so you didn't? Okay, so you didn't go to the prom. You didn't go to any spring dances. Nothing like that in school.
No, because I went to a predominant white school, Great Bridge, to be exact.
Okay.
And to let you know, I took my own sister to my junior prom.
Okay.
Because see, like I said, I got pictures to prove it.
And the guys didn't laugh you out of school.
No.
You went back the next day.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because prom was your breakout date.
My senior prom. And like I say,
either junior or senior prom, if you went to either one of them, back in my day, 9 times out of, if you had never got none, you was gonna get some that day.
You're definitely right about that.
That's what you done,
man.
But growing up in our household, we had to keep our mind on them books and whatever entertainment that we had. Like mine was sports and music. Okay. Mom and dad, keep your mind on them books and off them girls and boys. And I believe that. Yeah,
everybody spoke that, but not too many people listened to it. I mean, you did listen to it while you was around them.
No, I told you my first indulge was when I got in college.
But see, here's my thing though, James. So,
and then again, what lips are you talking about?
Face lips, James. Face lips.
Okay.
So Miller, drop down. So when did you taste the other lip? How old were you then? Let's do that since you asking which lip.
21.
So you were still in college?
Yes, 21. I was taught.
Hack the minor damn. Woo!
Wow.
Oh,
21.
Y'all about to laugh me into a headache. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Wow.
I ain't got no shame in my game, but you know.
No. I'm not talking about the late whatever. I mean, like.
When I had a crush on Sharon, and I definitely wanted to take her to my senior prom.
Okay.
But like I say, you know, I think about my mom and dad, you know, want no girlfriend or boyfriend at that time frame. You know, get your education and move on. You know, like my mom always told me, if you bring in a baby in the house, you and that baby is getting out of that house.
Oh.
He told me take my sister to the prom. I'd have punched her right in the face. Woo!
I told you, y'all PMF had it made back then. I didn't.
If senior people, and when you got senior, junior, everybody wanted to go to the prom. You could easily find one of them little sophomore or freshmen that would have went to the prom with you.
I couldn't find nail one.
See, okay.
I had one. I had. Matter of fact, it was a female down the street that I was gonna go with, because she asked me to go to the prom, to her senior prom, and then at the last minute, she ended up taking somebody else.
Oh.
So James, the only reason
in the face too.
You know, I mean, you stand 10 toes down, no problem. I'm surprised it went to that length in terms of how long it took, because you had all these aspirations of being the Jammer Man. So
and he had a bunch of sisters that brought girls around.
Right. So that's why I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised it took so long, because Jammer Man is gonna make an appearance eventually.
No, the Jammer Man was afraid that his mama and daddy were gonna put his hind parts out.
You were that scared of your parents?
You daggone skip it, I was.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't a bad one in the house. And then as you talking about my sister didn't bring her friends around, because I always ask my sister, Jane, said, Tony, can you hook me up with one of your friends? You know what she said? I'm not gonna hook you up with none of my friends. They don't want you. Because at the time, my skin tone had me, you know, if I was light enough, then I would have been all right. At that time, no light skinned woman wanted no dark skinned brother and all this and all. I used to get joked, bumpy face, blurple, blackhead. I used to be called all kinds of names, and they had you laughing for.
Because it's funny, James.
He's laughing with you, James. He's laughing with you.
He ain't laughing with me. I ain't laughing.
Yeah.
You know, and it took to me. You know, when people call you certain names and they keep calling you, keep calling.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna keep believing it, you know, and all this and all of that, you know. So,
I got you.
James, you was a good athlete. You was good in school. You should have had some type of confidence.
Well, like I say, we had 5% blacks at that school that I went to in Great Bridge.
And you were supposed to have the white girls.
No, Mama told me I better not bring no white girl home, and she don't serve. That's the reason why I didn't date outside my race, you know, and I strong stood behind that, you know, because I know how, you know, I hate to say it, but I know how the white women back then was. A black man touched them. Come on now.
When y'all was coming up, man, they wanted to be touched by you. My whole thing, I didn't mess with white girls when I was in school. But everybody used to tell me, man, they used to say, man, them white girls, man, all of them want you. Why you don't talk to none of them? Because I wouldn't date white girls either when I was in school.
Okay. So what happened?
Not because I couldn't, but because I didn't want to. And see, I had stuff in my past, you know, in my thoughts, not nothing bad or like that, but everybody's here, you know, because I had mixed people in my family, but I didn't know any of them. So I didn't want to put nobody else in that spot. So I took myself and never bothered white people till I got in the military. But when I was in high school, I could have dated a bunch of them, but I wouldn't.
Gotcha.
And I still say to the day, I'll date you, but I would never marry you. And hopefully I'd never have a child by you.
Well, you're different.
James is he's one of the most eligible bachelors in Colorado. So I mean, no holds barred. No holds barred Miller.
He should be having the time of his life.
You need to stop it. Cut it out.
You should be having the time of your life, bro.
And what time is that, Ben?
What do you mean, what time is it?
Look where I'm at now. I'm at home.
Because you want to be at home.
What you mean I want to be?
Miller, you're not going to sit there and tell me that you cannot go out there in that town and find one lady that will not go out with you. You're not going to sit there and tell me that.
Well, I've been here 7 months and some change. Yes, I can tell you that.
See, what I think, Cleo, I think James ultimately he has a master plan. He's gonna come back to Hampton Roads. It's gonna be lights out.
No.
That's what I believe. I had that vision. All right, y'all.
Yeah, that by itself, man, I'd be Hannibal. Got them.
I tell you what, barely hook me up with one of your ex-friends.
Why would you want me to hook you up with one of my ex-friends? Even if you did, you'd be hurt anyway, because whenever I wanted to go back, then you'd be mad with me.
How in the hell you figure I'm gonna be mad with you?
You would.
Oh my goodness.
So you tell her
what you gonna left then?
I'm not sure.
No. Next question, Dave. Oh, I found a Rosa Parks situation.
Okay.
And I put it in the group chat.
Okay.
And I know damn well Barely won't born in no 55.
I was born a year later.
Yeah, but that bus incident happened in December 1st, 1955.
I didn't say I was there. We was taught it in school. I went to black schools my first couple of years in school. We was taught black history. That stuff was going on right at that time.
Well, December 1st, 1955, that's when Rosa Parks was arrested for not doing what she's supposed to do on the bus.
But she was a plant.
Yeah, it won't plan. Cut it out.
I think what has happened is a lot of the history that we were taught in school is subjective.
No, it's not.
No. What I guess what I'm saying is in terms of what James has in his mind on what happened versus all the other events. That's just like I can remember being in the library 1984, and the librarian, she during story time, she read a portion of the autobiography of biography of Martin Luther King. And they got to the part, of course, where he was killed in 68. And see, 84, that's less than 20 years after it happened. Some of my classmates were crying and everything, and then, here we go 40 years later, come to find out some of those other situations that happened, like at the actual hospital. It's like, you know, I mean, there are reports that, you know, someone actually put their hands on him after he got to the hospital.
Well, they say they killed him in the hospital.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's an example of what I'm talking about. So it's like, you know, there's history in terms of what we have been given versus, you know, all the other stuff. One reason why TikTok has been targeted so much. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, everyone can be their own news channel. You know, some stuff could be going on the ground, like overseas. You know, some of those some of those events going on. You watch the nightly news and it says one thing, but then you can get someone on the ground telling you, hey, that's not what's going on.
Right, because the nightly news is only telling the people what they want.
That's been censored.
They want you to know.
Right, it's censored.
They can't tell you everything that's going on.
I mean, shoot, I was on the ground in Afghanistan. Same thing. You know, I'm in the daily battle briefs with the command team, and you know, you read something that happened, you know, like in something that's been, you know, cleared for release, and you'd be like, that's not what happened.
Exactly.
Both of you guys have been to war, so you know that to be true too. So
and that's why everything is distorted, and that's why you learning a whole lot of new stuff now, because people are actually telling the truth to what happened.
Yeah. I guess Chavon had some difficulty. Maybe she had to leave. All right. I'll go ahead and press up with these last two questions. Kind of fun questions. Let's see. Yeah, she had a. I'm reading my text. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see. I'll go one of these questions. I'll say the other questions for next time. All right. So, if you could have lunch with any celebrity, who would you choose and why?
Past or present?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I would say probably ideally present. Yeah, well, yeah, let's go with present. Yeah. I'll go first. A friend of mine said that he met Steven Spielberg on a movie set. Was it Gettysburg? It may have been Gettysburg. And he said he was just the nicest guy, you know, that they talk, shared ideas, whatnot. I would love to be able to have lunch with him, pick his brain on like the creative process and whatnot. You know, he has a lot of, obviously he's a world-renowned director, and I would love, you know, just kind of pick his brain on some stuff. So that's who I would choose. You know, based upon that. What y'all got?
I ain't got nobody in this area. Mine, only man would be Martin. This is why I like politics so much now, because of Martin Luther King.
Okay.
And I believe if I was a little bit older or he lived a little bit longer, I would have met him in real life, and I would have been a whole different person.
Okay.
Because, and that, if I'm going to go sit down with somebody, because it would be him.
Yeah.
You know, because he was the right temperament for Black people.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't no savage, he wasn't no beast, but he got things done. And people think he took a lot of shit, but he really didn't take a lot of shit. He went through a lot of shit, but he didn't take a lot of shit.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have to agree with Bailey, but it wouldn't be Martin Luther King though.
Okay, who would it be then?
It would be Jesus.
Okay.
Because he went through a whole hell of a lot of stuff, you know, and just to walk with him and learn what he was teaching his disciples and all this and all of that, you know. And then when they beat him up, cut his body all up, and then when they put the thorns on his head, to be there to see that, you know, you would feel compassion, you would feel sorrow for what he went through for us, you know, because he didn't have to do none of that. And when they pierced his side while they hung him on the cross, when they put the nails in his hands and in his feet, they didn't do the other two like that. They did him like that. And just to experience his teaching and the love that he had for people, you know, that's what I have the love for people as well, you know. And, just to experience all the stuff that he went through, and just to see the stuff that he went through, it is sad for that, so.
Well, that was planned. That was planned too, right?
Well, I guess everything you talking about is planned, huh?
The Bible tell you it was planned, son.
Bible didn't say that it was planned for that.
Miller.
Show it to me.
Miller. All that was planned. Judas was planned. He was put there to do this. But
Who put Judas there to do it?
The Lord. The whole thing was planned for you.
No, it didn't.
Well, you tell him that maybe he'll believe you.
So you telling me that the people told, okay.
Tell him.
I mean, it was prophesied, James.
It was planned.
It was planned that the Son of Man would be betrayed.
Yes.
It does say that.
Did it say who? Did it say who was going to train him?
Judas.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
For that.
Yeah,
he knew he was going to betray him.
Name is irrelevant if you think about it, though, James. It could be Billy Bob. It could be Bruce. It could be Judas. Someone was going to have to betray him. That's part of what was written.
And it was Judas.
Yeah.
For 32 pieces of silver.
Yep.
And at the end, he didn't even want it. They're like, hey, you can keep your dirty money. You done already done the dirt. That's why, I mean, he pretty much, he couldn't live with the guilt. You know what happened. You know the rest of the story. But yeah.
Yeah. But to tell you all the truth, though, if I had to sit down with a director or a producer, it'll be you, Dave. Because you and I, we have some good moments, when we sit down, and because we never had no bad moments or nothing like that. But you and I, sit down and pick each other's brain, over a good meal or something. Or when you ask me, well, what you think about this? Or how would you do this? How would you that? And I would, I'll give you my opinions and stuff like that. And because I would love to get where you at right there as well too,
I'm trying, dude. I know that, you guys are, I call you guys my production uncle and my production first cousin. It's a process, man. We all
Barely is the uncle. I know you saw that video I sent y'all the other day when the guy was sitting at Taco Bell, and I said, that's Bailey right there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's his nephew, or I don't know if his grandson or nephew. They have a pretty big following. I think he's got a couple million followers. So they make it work. Yeah, make it work.
That's his nephew.
Okay, nephew. Yeah, yep. All right, MBC. Gonna go ahead and close out this episode. Thank you guys for watching. We thank Miss Chavon Simms, who had to leave early. If you want to be a guest on the show, just send an email to the email that's listed in the description of this video. I'm your host, David McDonald, and we're MBC signing off. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
See you next week.